Hi everyone, I'm Cloud. Before we begin, just a quick reminder. This video is for informational purposes only and reflects my personal views. It does not constitute financial advice. The cryptocurrency market carries high risks. Please do your own research and consult a professional advisor before investing. Any predictions or analysis mentioned in this video may not be accurate, and you are solely responsible for your investment decisions. I'm not liable for any financial losses.
Let's first review last week's market before talking about the trend for next week. Last week was from October 13th to October 19th. Bitcoin's weekly high closed at $115,963, clearly showing weakness as it kept dropping below the mid-month level. I've repeatedly emphasized that this level is crucial. If it can't stay above it, it simply can't push higher. So even if Bitcoin rises this week, I only see it as a weak rebound. I've already given the general target range in the daily reports. Unless it can hold firmly above 113,000, I can't tell you that a strong rebound is coming. The weekly low closed at $103,528, which hit one of my targets, stopping right before the October monthly low target. For this Bitcoin correction, the worst-case scenario I gave was 89,000. I already mentioned this forecast back on September 25th. That means you could prepare in advance so you wouldn't be caught off guard and could plan ahead properly. Ethereum's weekly high closed at $4,291, not hitting any targets, very weak. The weekly low closed at $3,675, not hitting a single target. Actually, this week we hardly used the weekly report targets because the daily targets have already been more than enough. They've been in use since the 11th. For this Ethereum pullback, my major support, the worst case level, is 2,550. If things don't get that bad, then look toward the previous target. The first few days of October might have already completed the month's rally ahead of schedule. If there's no new high before the end of the month, then most likely the rally already ended at the start of October. Originally, I expected the yearly high to appear either in September or October. If in the next 2 months the market only moves sideways without breaking new highs or new lows, that's basically it. Currently, the historical high sites around 126,000, which is temporarily this year's yearly high. But I personally hope to see 140,000 this year, though I'm not sure if December still has a chance to reach it. We'll see step by step. First, we need to confirm whether the bottom of this correction has formed before making further judgments. Right now, it's highly likely we're still in the correction phase. I originally planned to exit before the end of October because I expected the correction to start in November, but that sudden rally at the beginning of October really threw me off. Even though my prediction was right, the timing caught me by surprise. I didn't expect that move to have already completed October's rally early. I thought it would happen near the end of the month. The mid-month drop also went beyond my expectations. I thought the lowest would be around 113,000, but that was still too optimistic. A real black swan move. I could only react quickly and catch the dip. At least, I witnessed another brutal moment in crypto history. This Bitcoin correction actually doesn't have that much room left, especially since altcoins are already deep down. For example, when Bitcoin was around 70,000 earlier this year, ADA was roughly at this same level. Now Bitcoin is over 100,000, and ADA has returned to the same price level again. It feels like altcoins have been beaten down so much that maybe the dawn is near. Just my personal guess. Many people are probably tired of altcoins by now, but maybe, when most people give up, that's exactly when the market will return. Personally, I think in the worst case, we'll see 2 more months of sideways movement before it starts to slowly recover. However, many others believe Bitcoin's 4-year cycle has ended and that we're entering a bear market. That's a major divide in opinions. If you think October marks the end of the bull market, that could mean another 4 to 5 years of waiting ahead. But I don't see it that way. I still remain optimistic about next year's Q2, expecting the bull market to end before June. So I believe all the dips before that will eventually be filled back in. I'll stay in the market and hold until the end. This is just my personal view, for reference only. If you unfortunately ran out of funds and can't buy the dip anymore, then just relax for now. Don't keep staring at the market. Take a break and come back later. Now let's look at ADA and SUI. ADA's support level is already very clear, holding multiple times around 0.5. Below that is where most long-term holders are stuck. many people are determined to wait until ADA reaches $3 before selling. So if you believe ADA won't go to zero, you can just keep holding. That's why any ADA below $1 is basically low price. SWI is similar. The strong support is around 1.7. If that level can't hold, then it'll drop back to its starting point. So I think altcoins already look quite beaten down at this point. Next week, from October 20th to October 27th, I won't read out all the specific levels. You can take a screenshot and save them. Bitcoin needs to hold above $108,900 before you can expect an upward target. Ethereum needs to hold above $3,950 before aiming higher. If they can't stay above the midpoint levels, you need to clearly understand. Upward targets won't be possible. This rebound should end between October 17th and October 25th. Previously, I marked it as between the 25th and 28th, but it's hard to say exactly. It might end earlier around the 25th, depending on the technical indicators. If your position is heavy and you also believe the correction is starting, then during this rebound, you can consider reducing some of your holdings. Alright, that's it for today. Weekly forecasts should never be viewed alone. They must be combined with daily and monthly charts. The daily charts fill in what the weekly might miss. I wish you all the best. May you buy at the bottom and sell at the top. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you found this helpful. Send this to your friends too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.